Race 4 at Happy Valley will open the first leg of the triple trio. It is Class 4 over the 1,200 metres, the Percival handicap. Loris was a winner 4 starts ago, a 2-time winner course and distance. Smart Thinker is up for his second run. Maboob has been racing consistently. He's got gate 8 for Matthew Chadwick. Good for You there, a last start winner. Winner's Heart has gone close in his last couple. And Serafino now to be ridden by Karis Teton from barrier number 9. Dashing Grace is up for his first start with the pacifiers on. Forever Sharp ran well 2 back. Got California Rad there. King Print's done not much in his runs so far to date here in Hong Kong, shining on, and Aurora Steed down on a mark of 43. Joe Moreira riding for John Size. Up to Chung Fa, Serafino and Dashing Grace, who's on debut from the Benno Jung stable.
Speed should be good here, and Loris and Alfie Chan look the likely leaders. He should give a really nice lead to the likes of Maboob, Winner's Heart, Aurora Steed. As regards the get-back horses, Shining On can get back and likely to do so again from a wide barrier.
Here is Loris. He's just working with King's Trooper. Loris goes nice. He's on the far side there with those blinkers on, and it's a nice piece of work from him. He's been racing well recently, and he will get that 10-pound weight relief as well for a front runner. The other one we're going to have a look at here for you is Shanghai Grace, just working with Good For You, who is racing later in the card. But you can see Shanghai Grace goes really nice. You know, he's at 1,093 pounds. Pacifiers are gone. He's had 5 trials. He's got early speed, but he didn't have the stamina in his trial, so something to keep an eye on. And California Rad goes really nicely here as well. He's got the wide draw to contend with, but he's a horse who seems to be on the improve.
Maboob is the first runner we want to highlight in race number 4 on the program. He's ridden by Matthew Chadwick, and I caught up with him down at the track this morning. Matthew, Maboob, second last time out course and distance at Happy Valley. How did you assess that run?
He's a very consistent horse. He had a nice run in transit. He had to work a little bit, but he stayed to the line nicely.
He got a couple of bumps at the start. Did that put him off balance at all? So he got one from the inside and one from the outside?
Well, he's quite a well-rounded horse, so I don't think it really made a difference to the finishing place. It probably didn't help, but the winner was too good that night.
You're drawn a bit wider this time round, gate number 8, and there looks to be some speed in this race as well. How do you sort of assess dealing with that?
Well, we have to just see how everything jumps out and see what they want to do. We're going to ride him to his merits, and hopefully we can get a tour across somewhere in the run. If not, we just have to reassess the situation, and I'm sure he'll run consistent again.
Getting to the top of Class 4, do you think he'd be a horse that probably be competitive Class 3 maybe?
I wouldn't rule it out at the minute. Take one race at a time. He's quite versatile. I think he doesn't have to lead. He can sit off. He's won by leading, so he can put him where you want him to, and with a lightweight, there's no reason why he shouldn't be.
Maboob chased home a pretty nice horse and victory in hand last time out, Paul. He's holding his form well. Yeah,
he's going well, isn't he? He looks like one of the hardest to beat, does Maboob. I've got one in there to beat him, but I think he'll run well once again. Yeah, likewise. If you had to put your mortgage on a horse to be placed on Wednesday night, he'd be high on the list, dead consistent, and he's been running up behind real improvers on his last 2 starts.
Yes, he has been ultra consistent, has Maboob. Moving on to Winner's Heart. He came up just short last time out in a photo finish behind Very Sweet Orange. He's up for start number 3.
This is a sharp horse, Paul. He ran, I think, 21.46 round the bend in a 1,000-metre race. Battled on really well. Form looks pretty good, and he's open to improvement for sure. Yeah, 1,200 looks ideal for him at this stage of his campaign as well, and I think he looks really tough to beat.
Yeah, he's going well at the moment, so he should go close. Zach Purton riding for Frankie Law. One more to highlight, it is Good For You, California Rad and King Print, who's shown no such form here in Hong Kong at all. But this horse here, Good For You, was a nice last start winner. Can he repeat? He's a 5-time winner. Yeah, he's had 90-odd starts. 57 starts, sorry. 90? I was going to say, that's a good effort, wasn't it? No, 57 starts. He has Good For You. He's won 5 of them. I thought he got the nice run and just came over the top to win this race. Look, of the 3, I thought California Rad was quite progressive, so I'd put him in. Yeah, he was third on the inside. He ran really well. He's better off at the weight, so I think he can turn that form around. Yeah, just a wide stall for him this time round, but they have made a gear change. The cheek pieces go on for the first time. Maboob, Paul has come up favourite at 2.7. Got him in there for second. The one horse I've got to beat him, though, is Winner's Heart. I think he's very progressive. 1,200 metres looks ideal for him. Loris from the front with a 10-pound claim. I think he can give a bit of a sight. And by doing that, I think he'll allow California Rad to get across. 5, 3, 1 and 9. I think 5 can win this.
So do I. I think he's a really potentially pretty useful horse. He's achieved plenty in 2 starts so far. So I've got Winner's Heart on top. I think he's one of the most interesting horses of the night. Mahboob is super consistent, looks sure to run a bowl race. California Rad is just getting a little better with each run. Shining On will get back, but he will be staying on well. Quinella 5 as the banker with 3, 9, 11.
Yes, my cue in the race is 5 and also with 3. Winner's Heart, I think it looks very tough to beat, but the ultra-consistent Mahboob, but was certainly run into the top 2 or 3 positions as well. So that's a look at race number 4.